welcome to my channel. This is Chelsea's Tarot Readings, and for today's pick a card, it is going to be how will this cold moon affect your relationships this month? Now, obviously, this is going to be in Gemini, and it affects all of us very differently. And I also was reading that for air signs and water signs, it's going to be a little emotional. So, well, water signs are not surprised, right? So yeah, for this video, I did do 4 different piles. This is pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Choose the one that you are drawn to, as that is your pile. If you enjoy this video and you would like to book a more personal reading, you can go on over to the link on your screen now. It's very easy to book, and it's a video just like this one, unless you prefer typed. I can do either or. And with that being said, we will get right into pile 1. So how is this cold moon going to affect you this month? So for our theme, we have most people are just trying to survive. Just remember, most people are so beguiled by your charm, awed by your confidence, and inspired by your choices. They simply forget to say thank you, please, and I love you like crazy as often as they feel the urge. Let's not be one of those people. Thank you, please, I love you like crazy, the universe. So obviously this is pointing towards, you know, since we have most people are just trying to survive, obviously that is true. So it's saying to remember, you know, that, you know, for you to not be obviously one of these people that do not say thank you, that do not say please, and that do not remind others of how much they actually love them. So, you know, speaking and communicating with others to kind of as well boost others' moods and help others, like, oh, like that was really nice, and oh wow, that person's really positive. So because it's true, most people are just trying to survive. So it's good when you have others that are very polite and are charming and actually like are willing to show others. So I feel this month you guys will be stepping out of your comfort zone, but in a really good way. So then we have reliability. So you guys will be working on reliability when it comes to your relationships with others. I am reliable. When I say I'll do something, I take whatever that something is seriously. This applies to all commitments, even the ones that may have seemed small and insignificant to a less reliable me. From now on, flaking is just for dandruff commercials and cereal factories. Oh my god. Alright, that was so corny, I had to laugh. So then we have new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. So again, this is beautiful. It's saying to give compliments to others. Make sure that you're being reliable this month. Again, make sure that you're giving this month, because when you give, you get in return. And what do you get? I don't know. It's usually a surprise, but it's always something positive from the universe. So let's see what else we have. So, I mean, this is actually a really good moon for you guys this month. It seems to be kind of... We have 2 of Swords, the Magician, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, ooh, and Page of Pentacles. Wow. So this is really nice. Okay. So with 2 of Swords, and then next to the Magician, again, I see you guys kind of coming out of your shell a little more. I see you actually manifesting what it is that you want to achieve this month as well with others. I feel you're going to be very patient this month with others as well. And since you've been so patient when it comes to abundance, abundance is coming in for you, because you reap what you sow, and you have sowed obviously a lot, or will be sowing a lot, especially this month, because again, you're going to be coming out of that shell where you've been mentally like kind of stuck for a while, and you're going to receive an opportunity and basically just a lot of luck this month, and it may even have more to do with financial gain than anything. However, I do feel giving to others, you're going to get so much more in return. And again, even if you're not in a relationship, it's just saying like with friends, with family, you know, things like that. When you give, again, you're going to get in return. And we see that here with the spread as well. So I'm really happy for you guys. It seems this month is going to be a really good one. Just make sure you are reliable with others, because that seems to be, you know, a focal point as well. So just make sure you're continuing to be reliable. And for this month, it's a time to give rather than to take. So keep that in mind, guys. Good luck. You got this. And I'll see you in the next video. Please give a like and subscribe as well. Thanks, guys. Who chose the second pile. So how is this cold moon going to affect you this month? For a lot of you who chose this pile, you might be water signs, because this is actually, if not, don't worry, but this is still going to resonate for you. But we'll get into why. So for the theme you all chose, love doesn't have to mean near. Some are better loved at a distance. For a while anyway, and that's okay. Besides, love doesn't really know the difference. Tally-o, the universe. So right away, we get that there's someone that obviously is at a distance who it is actually better to love at this time, from a distance, for all of you who chose this. Because, you know, we can still love and be in contact with those who we're not, you know, near. So always keep that in mind. We have honesty. This heralds a wonderful time of rooting yourself in complete and total honesty. It might seem scary to tell the truth all the time with everyone about everything, but when you practice radical honesty, you can stop hiding and start relaxing. The best part is honesty from you inspires honesty from others. What results is a root into trust parade, and everyone's invited except the bagpipe players, but you know they'll show up anyway. So yeah, being honest with yourself as well. So we're gonna get to this. It goes with this card. So we have South Node. Don't let your past hold you back, guys. So yeah, there might be someone who you're not near them right now, and this is actually holding you back. It's holding you back from being honest maybe with yourself, I feel, or you're trying to kind of deceive yourself about something. But, you know, your guides are telling you, don't let this hold you back. You can move forward and you can love someone from a distance, but you don't need to be held back. You don't need to stress or worry, because again, love doesn't know the difference. That, you know, love doesn't know time. So basically that's what that's trying to say. So, you know, we do see a couple challenges this month. It's just coming to realizations. So we have the Four of Pentacles. See, yeah, opening up. King of Cups. Being honest with your feelings. Three of Wands. Taking that next step. The Hanged Man. Seeing things from a new perception. And that could, like, mean, like how we were just saying, like, it's kind of seeing, it's saying that it's good, it's okay to love someone from a distance. I feel that's what that is. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So this month with the Four of Pentacles and King of Cups, again, I do see you being more honest about your feelings. I feel you're going to open up more. The Three of Wands tells me that you're going to be working on seeing this from a new perspective, because again, a lot of you are kind of just missing someone and wanting to be with them, but you're being told to see this as a good perspective, because maybe with the Ten of Swords reversed, this ending really hurt you. So this could have, you know, because the Ten of Swords reminds me of the past, so this is the past. Don't let this hold you back. Don't let this keep you in limbo. It's time to move forward. It's time to keep persevering. Keep working towards your goals, because you're very strong. You know, we have Wands here, so that tells me you're very dedicated and motivated. So it's like you don't need to allow this South Node to affect you in such a negative way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that you can turn into something positive. And you know what's funny is I didn't even see this like this way, but it's true. This is something that you can totally flip around and be like, it's okay to love someone at a distance. Even, you know, it's okay to not be with them at this time. You know, it's hard for us to realize, but once you do, it's pretty relaxing. It really is. So yeah, guys, good luck this month. Good reading, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe if you're new here, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So how is this cold moon going to affect you? Well, we have forgive, so this tells me obviously there definitely already is a need to forgive someone that you maybe really haven't actually forgiven yet, even if you think you have forgiven yet, sorry. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. Just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. Go for gobs, the universe. So, very true. Anger can be justified, but so can forgiveness. Very true, very true. You know, something so simple. So then we have boundaries. I claim my right to set healthy boundaries, and I allow others to do the same. Sometimes personal space is taken, and sometimes it's given, and sometimes if you're on the subway, it's completely disregarded and shamelessly invaded. I guess it depends on the day. So keeping boundaries this month as well, and claiming right to set your own boundaries. So if you haven't done so, you need to do so. So then for our Moonology card, we have surrender to the vine. Surrender to the divine full moon. So it's crazy because this card actually talks about surrendering to the divine in order, like, because it actually talks about the need to forgive someone, because once you forgive someone and surrender to the divine, you're going to release all of this negative energy that's been pent up about someone. Like, so again, if this person has done something, like someone close to you has done something so mean or so horrible, it's saying to kind of surrender to that and forgive. That way you can release all of that, you know, negative energy. Let's see what else we have. So, yep, 6 of Pentacles. We have 9 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. 8 of Swords. And Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, that card's so funny. Alright, so, yeah. So 6 of Pentacles next to 9 of Pentacles. Again, it's saying that, you know, in order to kind of have that give and take energy and have that balanced energy, because with the 6, it's a very balanced number, you do need to forgive. I feel it's also talking about the reciprocation of positivity. And once you surrender to the divine will be able to kind of give you more like positive things. Because with the 9 of Pentacles, you're someone who's very independent. You're someone who is successful. I feel you have the potential also to be very successful and a good person. So it's saying, like, you know, since you are being a good person, it's okay to kind of give that pentacle of forgiveness to this person whom, you know, you can't seem to forget about. Because next to that we have the 5 of Swords, which talks about conflict. So that's why there's a need for forgiveness too, because it weighs heavily that there's this conflict going on, you know, that it still even exists in your mind. It's really kind of only facing a battle with yourself, to be honest. Then we have the 8 of Swords. And again, it's saying like you're kind of trapping yourself and in this mental confusion state. But at the, I feel actually you guys are going to be learning from this, because we have a breakthrough with the Ace of Swords of mental clarity. So this is a really good thing. I feel you guys will be finally forgiving someone. I feel you will finally realize that in order to move on and in order to kind of make way for new blessings and new things, you know that you need to have this mental breakthrough of like being able to forgive so that you can start anew and not have all of this kind of like mental clutter in your head, because you're very capable of, you know, being grounded and being your best self with the Nine of Pentacles. Like, you have so much potential, and that's why that's there, because the Nine is, to me, is all about like self-recognition, that kind of thing. And again, you're someone who is able to forgive. You just need to try. Surrender to the divine, guys. That was pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. This was the 4th pile. So how is this cold moon going to affect you this month? So for our theme, we have I go where you go. Tell me, are you finding that the occasional stranger has a crush on you? That for words you've almost mindlessly chosen, hearts broken too long begin to heal? The eyes sometimes well up with tears when it's time to say goodbye. Remarkable. Our findings exactly. Psst, your divinity is showing the universe. I go where you go. So then we have acceptance. When I get to know new people, I accept their actual traits rather than the ones I project on them. Same goes for not new people I already know. Acceptance is the delicate art that reminds us everyone is their own unique self and we can't expect them to ever be anything but. Man, how do those snowflakes do it? That's so true. Acceptance, so accepting others for who they are. And then we have meditate and contemplate. And it's funny because I was thinking of this card. I kind of had a feeling it was going to come out because it's going to be an emotional month again for a lot of people. Not a bad thing. It's just saying like more in the emotions. We have new moon in Pisces, so meditate and contemplate. This talks about, you know, a month of kind of being in a very romantic vibe. Kind of like in a dreamy like state for the whole month, because you're maybe you have been meditating a lot. Some other messages we have, it's also talking about like facing your fears, because something might be holding you back as well. So something could be holding you back. It's saying use your feelings to guide your way, because logic is not going to work right now. So make sure you're actively using your feelings. Also, you know, it talks about a situation being healed. So we'll kind of see what else we have here. Yeah, see, 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups, wow. Okay, so, well, we have so 5 of Pentacles next to 10 of Pentacles. Again, it's saying that I feel like any negative times are kind of in the past now. You know, because we also, next to it, have the 10 of Pentacles. So it's showing that, you know, you're finally coming out of this feeling of being lonely and isolated into knowing what you want, knowing that in the long term you want to be stable and you want to kind of have a happy home life. So it's like I feel you're coming out of this very kind of negative state, more of like accepting yourself as well, because with the 2 of Wands it shows me that you will be kind of starting to work at being happier. Notice how there's kind of like a sun there. You're going to actually actively be working on yourself and working on your long-term goals and where you want to be, because you're going to, I feel, be very successful, especially with this mindset, because I feel this month you're going to be a lot more happier with where you're going, because obviously, you know, you've been in a tough state emotionally, and you're finally going to be using your emotions to help guide you through this. And also with the Two of Cups, it's saying like there could be some kind of connection that comes in as well. Maybe that's why we also have new moon in Pisces, because this can also talk about romance. So there could also be some new connection coming in, and it could also be talking about accepting your lover for the way that they are. You know what I'm saying? Because we were talking about acceptance. So accepting someone you love for who they are, and actively working on this, and just again actively working on your how you in the long term, how you envision yourself. Let's see what else we have for this month. But I mean, overall, I see that this month it's going to be very positive for you. Oh my gosh, yes, Ace of Cups. So yeah, a new love interest as well for a lot of you. And again, that doesn't surprise me because we have new moon in Pisces. So very interesting. That was pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you.